Namaskaram. So, welcome to day 55 of the Safe Soil Journey. So, yesterday we were looking at how we can take a bath by using cold water, which is about 3 to 5 degrees lesser than the room temperature, ideally, and also seeing if we can. The proper way to take a bath is like by pouring the water on the head first and then continuing rather than first pouring it on your body and then on the head later. So generally we tend to do that because especially if it's cold water, we tend to start slowly by maybe just wetting our hands and feet and then moving on to the head. But actually the best way to do this is by first pouring on the head, so that you can get you can make best use of this. So please see if we can do that. And today I just thought that we'll cover about the frequency and also how taking bath before you go to sleep can be very helpful. So generally in the yogic system we suggest to take bath at least twice a day. It'll be very very helpful if you can take bath at least twice a day. I remember Sadhguru mentioning that he used to, even now he takes multiple times in a day, maybe at least 3 4 times he said that he takes bath. And earlier he said that he used to take at least 7 8 times. Whenever he used to get a chance, he'll just take some cold water and just pour it on top of his head and let the hair be wet, and then do his sadhana like that so that the water is dripping. That is also the best way to stay alert. If you have a bath immediately after that and you do your sadhana, you will see you will be able to focus much better. So he was mentioning that he used to take bath multiple times, and that helped him to be much alert. And also it's like a cleansing process. We had looked at how purifying the five elements is very important. So this is like water bath is like cleansing the system. The moment you take a bath, immediately after that you feel like so fresh and you feel like some cleansing has happened. So this is one of the easiest ways to just to cleanse your system. And if we can do it at least twice a day, morning and evening, it's best. If you are able to do it more, it's even better. And if you can take a bath before you go to bed, that is also very helpful, especially to get a good sleep. Many of us think that if we take a bath just before we go to bed, we may be very fresh and we may not be able to sleep. But you just try this and see, it's not the case. Maybe you will take a little more time to go to sleep, but this quality of your sleep will be much better if you can just take a shower before you go to bed. So if it is possible to take a cold water shower, that's the best way. Otherwise, if you are in regions where it's very difficult for you, maybe even a lukewarm water shower before you go to bed, it'll relax you, it'll cleanse the system, and it'll be nice if you can just take a bath like that. And then after that, just sit for some time, just see how your day has gone by. If you have any meditation like Isha Kriya or something similar, you can even do that. And just seeing how the whole day went, and what you could work on, where you be able to be joyful throughout the day. Just evaluating the whole day, doing some meditation, and then going to bed. That will be the best way for you to get a good night's sleep and wake up rejuvenated. So please experiment with this and see. And those of you who have already been practicing taking a bath before you sleep, and also twice a day, if you have been doing some sadhana like Shivanga sadhana or Mahashivratri sadhana or Bhairavi sadhana, you may have noticed that as one of the conditions for doing this sadhana was to take a bath at least twice a day with snanam podi or the herbal bathing powder. So I hope that if you have gone through these sadhanas, it helped to establish this or make it a part of your life. So generally in the ashram, you will see that most people will have bath at least twice a day. First thing is before Guru Puja in the morning. Guru Puja starts at 5:30 in the morning, so they usually take a bath before that. And second time in the evening, maybe around 5:30 or so, before they start their evening practices. Generally at least twice they do. And in between, so in the ashram they also have a tirtha kund, which is a pool of water, say a consecrated. So this is something, if they just take a dip in this, and then visit the temple, it is much more beneficial to get to imbibe the energies of the temple. So they generally do that. You may have also noticed this, that in many ancient temples, especially in South India, before you enter the temple, you will find that there will be a pond where devotees are supposed to take a dip and then get inside the temple. So generally, for anything, whether it's yoga or meditation or imbibing a powerful energy space, it's always suggested to take a bath first and then do that. So please experiment with this. See if you can at least have a bath twice a day, and especially before you begin your practices in the morning. That is one time when you should definitely take a bath, rather than taking a bath after doing your practices. Because if you take a bath after doing your practices, then you need to wait at least, based on whether you're taking a cold water shower or a warm water shower, you need to wait for at least half an hour. And if you have done more practices like hatha yoga, etc., for a few hours, then you need to wait for at least 1.5 to 2 hours before taking a bath. It's always best to take a bath before, and also before you go to bed. So please experiment and share with us if you've been doing this and how your experience is. And let's see if we can continue sharing about safe soil, and hope that in the next few days all of us can pitch in and do whatever is necessary to make this reach everyone. Namaskar.